My precious child, there is a time of renewal coming, and you must be prepared for this transformation. I see the areas of your life that need change, where pain and frustrations have prevented you from moving forward. But now, I am bringing a new season into your life, a season of healing, of restoration, and of new beginnings. What you have experienced so far is just the beginning. What I'm about to do will exceed every expectation you had. You may have felt stuck, as if you were stuck in a cycle that seems to have no end. However, I want you to know that this feeling of paralysis is coming to an end. I am preparing a path of newness before you, something you have never experienced before. What seemed dead and hopeless will receive a new lease of life. I am about to open doors that once seemed completely closed, and through them, you will see a light that will illuminate the future I have prepared for you. This transformation, however, requires you to be ready. I want you to look inside yourself and remove the doubts and fears that have accompanied you. Preparing for the new involves leaving behind the past, the frustrations and failures that previously haunted you. What lies ahead is not based on what you were, but on what you are becoming through my love and my grace. I am shaping you into something greater. During this process, it is critical that you trust me with all your heart. The winds of change may seem strong and scary, but know that I am in control of every detail. Even though the transition may seem difficult, it is necessary to take you to a new level of growth and fulfillment. I am guiding your every step, and nothing that is happening is outside of my plan. Therefore, do not fear what is to come, for what I am preparing is for your good. There will be times when you may doubt, when circumstances seem too challenging to overcome. But remember, I am the one who makes the impossible possible. Where others see barriers, I see opportunities for my power to manifest. I am preparing you for a life full of accomplishments, achievements, and victories, and you will see that each challenge you faced was part of the process of making you stronger. Get ready to receive something great. What I am about to do in your life will not only be for your benefit, but it will be a testimony to everyone around you. They will see the transformation that happened in you, and they will know that it was my hand that performed this miracle. So, stand up, adjust your vision, and start moving toward what I have in store for you. A big change is about to happen, and your role is to be ready to embrace everything that lies ahead. Before great change manifests around you, something needs to change within you. The transformation process that I am bringing begins in your heart, in the way you see life, in what you believe about who you are, and what I am capable of doing. For the new to arrive, you must be willing to leave the old behind. I'm working within you, adjusting your expectations and preparing you for what's to come. External changes only truly happen when there is internal renewal. I know that you have already been through many battles, that emotional exhaustion and disappointments may have left marks. However, I am healing each of these wounds. The transformation I am about to make requires a heart willing to be shaped, a mind open to new possibilities, and an unshakable faith in my ability to do the impossible. You will see that as you allow me to work within you, the outside will begin to reflect this change. This internal transformation may not be comfortable. Often, it involves confronting areas of your life that you have been avoiding, facing your fears, leaving behind attitudes that no longer serve you. I am calling you to a deeper level of intimacy with me, so that you can see clearly who I am and who you can become. When you surrender to my will, I shape you according to the purpose I have set for your life. And this purpose is much greater than you can imagine. During this process, I want you to trust me, even when things seem confusing or painful. Internal transformation can be difficult, as it often involves letting go of old habits, thoughts, and behaviors that hold you back. But I am here, by your side, every moment of this journey. I am the potter, and you are the clay in my hands. I am forming something beautiful, something strong, something that will withstand any adversity. As your insides are transformed, you will begin to see the world around you differently. Doors that once seemed closed will open, and opportunities you never thought possible will begin to appear. Transformation is not just about changing your circumstances, but about changing the way you see yourself and the future I am preparing for you. When you embrace this new vision, everything around you will begin to align with the plan I have for your life. You will be surprised by the peace and strength that will come as this inner transformation begins to manifest. The anxiety and fear that once dominated you will begin to dissipate, as you will be grounded in my word and in the certainty that I am in control. Trust in me, and my purpose for you will become your solid foundation. And as your heart is transformed, you will be ready to experience the fullness of the great change I am bringing into your life. So allow this transformation to begin within you. Trust the process, even when you don't fully understand what's happening. I am removing what no longer serves and planting seeds of faith, courage, and renewal. When the work within you is complete, you will see that you are ready to experience the great transformation that I am about to bring about around you. In order for you to fully experience the new that I am bringing, you need to leave the past where it belongs. I know that the past carries memories, some good and some painful. Many of these memories may have shaped the way you see the present, and even how you imagine the future. But now, I am calling you to release the chains that bind you to what has already happened, so that you can walk freely towards what I am preparing. The past cannot be changed, but it also cannot define who you will be. I am calling you to a new identity, a new way of living, where the past no longer has power over you. Every wound, every mistake, every disappointment you have experienced is being transformed into something new. I am the God who restores, who takes the broken pieces and creates something beautiful. What seemed like an end point is actually just the beginning of a new story. Leaving the past behind means trusting myself to write the next chapter. Don't get attached to what can no longer be changed. You often look back trying to find answers or solutions to what happened. But I want you to know that what matters now is what's next. The new thing I'm bringing you will be much bigger and better than anything you've experienced so far. The future I have for you is not based on the past, but on the eternal purpose I have outlined for your life. I know it can be difficult to let go of what is familiar, even if it is painful. There is a natural tendency to hold on to the known, to what you have already faced, because the unknown can seem scary. But I am calling you to trust me completely. I am the God of the new, and what I am about to do in your life will be something you have never seen before. Embracing the new means letting go of what is holding you back, so that you can receive what I am preparing. What I offer you is not just a superficial change. It is a profound transformation that will affect all areas of your life. And for that to happen, you need to let go of the past. This includes forgiving those who hurt you, releasing the hurt you carry, and even forgiving yourself for mistakes you've made. The new that I am bringing can only flourish in a heart free from the bonds of the past. Let me heal the wounds and prepare you for what comes next. The transformation I am about to make will be something so great that the past will seem distant and small in comparison. You will see that every pain, every loss, was used by me to strengthen you, to prepare you for this moment. I'm taking you to a place where the past will no longer have the power to haunt you, where you will walk in freedom, confident that the best is yet to come. So look ahead. What's coming is bigger than everything you left behind. I am doing something new, something that will bring renewal, healing, and joy. Don't get hung up on what once was. Let me do what only I can do. The new is about to manifest itself in your life, and you will be witness to the great things that I have prepared for you. I want you to know that the transformation I am bringing into your life will not come without challenges. Every new beginning, however glorious, brings with it moments of transition where you will need to trust me more than ever. The path to something new can be unknown and often seem difficult. But remember, I am with you every step of this journey. I will never leave you alone to face what is to come. Challenges are part of the growth process. They are not signs that you are on the wrong path, but rather opportunities to strengthen your faith and trust in me. Every obstacle you face will be a chance to see my power manifest in great ways in your life. I am using these challenges to shape you, to prepare you, and equip you for the future that awaits you. Don't be scared by difficulties. See them as stepping stones that will take you to a new level of growth and maturity. During this transition, there will be times when you may feel fear or insecurity. This is normal, but I want you to know that I am with you in each of these moments. I am your strength, your protection, your peace. When you feel like you can no longer go on, I will be the one to carry you. When the path seems dark, I will be the light that illuminates your steps. My presence will be your security in the midst of challenges. I know the unknown can be scary, but remember, I know the future. What seems uncertain to you is already completely clear to me. I have already seen the end of this journey, and I can assure you that it is a victory ending. Trust me, even when the circumstances around you try to discourage you. I'm working on your behalf, opening paths where there aren't any, creating solutions to problems you haven't even noticed yet. The challenges are not greater than me. Even when you feel like the pressure is too much, I want you to remember that I am bigger than any problem. My grace will be sufficient for you in every situation. Every battle you face will be won not by your strength, but by my power working in your life. You need not fear what is to come, because I am by your side, and with my help, there is nothing you cannot overcome. With each challenge overcome, you will see that you are stronger, more confident, more prepared for the new things I am bringing. And when you look back, you'll realize that the obstacles that seemed so big were actually opportunities to see my power in action. I am guiding you through each challenge, and when victory comes, you will know that it was my hand that held you through each moment. So don't fear the challenges that come with this transformation. I am with you, and as long as you trust me, you will see that every obstacle is a chance to experience my power and my faithfulness. The new is coming, and with it a life of fullness and fulfillment. Stand firm in me, for I am your God, and I will never let you face anything alone. As the new approaches, I want you to know that a fundamental part of the process is letting go. There are things that you carry, both physically and emotionally, that cannot accompany you into this new phase. I know that letting go is not always easy, as it involves giving up what is often familiar and comfortable. However, for the new to have space to flourish in your life, you need to be willing to leave behind what has already served its purpose. Letting go is not a loss. It is a liberation. You are not being deprived of something, but rather being prepared for something bigger and better. There are certain attitudes, relationships, and even thought patterns that you have developed over the years that now need to be let go. They were useful for a while, but now I'm calling you to a new mindset, to a way of living where the old has no place anymore. I want you to understand that everything I ask you to leave behind is because I am preparing something much bigger ahead. Trust my process. I am the God who fills those who empty themselves for me with abundance. When you let go of the old, you make room for me to pour out the new blessings I have for your life. Letting go is a form of faith. It is trusting that what is coming is infinitely better than anything you have experienced so far. I see the attachment you have to the past, to the things that made you feel safe for so long. But remember that your true security is in me, not in your circumstances or the things you have achieved. Whatever you need, I am able to provide in abundance. The new thing I am bringing will require renewed trust, a total dependence on me. And for that, you need to be free from the weight of the past. This process of letting go can be painful. I know that leaving behind what is familiar can bring fear, uncertainty, and even sadness. But I am with you at every stage, comforting you and guiding you. I am removing what is temporary to give you what is eternal. Letting go is the first step to the true freedom that only I can offer. The freedom to live the purpose you were created for, without being held back by unnecessary baggage. So, free yourself. Let go of what no longer serves you. Trust that I am preparing something much greater for you. Detachment is a key to the transformation I am bringing. When you allow yourself to let go of the bonds of the past, you will see that the new is not just a distant promise, but a reality that is beginning to manifest itself. The new is at your door, but to enter, you need to make space, letting go of what once was. And as you do, you will see that letting go is not an end, but the beginning of something incredibly beautiful and transformative. What you will gain will be infinitely greater than what you leave behind. I am preparing your life for a new level of freedom, peace, and fulfillment. Trust the process, because each letting go brings you closer to what I have in store for you. In the midst of changes and transitions, I want you to remember one very important thing. Hope is what will keep you firm while the new is still taking shape. I know there can be moments of uncertainty, when you don't see clearly how things will unfold. It is in these moments that hope becomes your anchor. When everything around you seems unstable, hold tight to the hope I placed in your heart. It will take you forward, even when you can't see the full path. Hope is not just a vague wish for things to get better. She is a certainty in me. It is the trust that even in the darkest moments, I am working for your good. Hope reminds you that, regardless of your current circumstances, the new I am bringing will be a reality in your life. And even when you don't understand the details of what is happening, hope will sustain you, because it is based on my faithfulness. True hope feeds on my word. Every promise I made to you is a source of renewal for your soul. When difficulties arise, turn to my promises. They are the guarantee that what I started in your life, I will be faithful to complete. You are not alone in this process. The hope I gave you is the fuel that will keep you moving forward, even on the days when things don't seem to make sense. Hope also strengthens you to face challenges. When you have hope in me, life's battles don't seem so scary. They become opportunities for my glory to be manifested in your life. With each victory, hope grows even stronger, because you see that I am faithful in every detail. Even when the new seems distant, hope reminds you that what I promised is about to come true. I want you to cultivate this hope every day. Feed it with my word, with moments of communion with me, and with the certainty that I am in control. Hope will give you strength to endure the times of waiting, to cross the deserts and reach the promised land. Don't let circumstances or the voices around you weaken that hope. It is your weapon against doubt, fear, and discouragement. I am the God of hope, and everything I do in your life has a purpose. Even in times when you feel discouraged, remember that hope does not depend on what you see, but on what I promised. The new I'm bringing you is real, and you're about to live it. Keep your hope alive, as it will lead you to the great transformation that I am making in your life. And when the new finally manifests, you will see that the hope that sustained you through the process was one of the greatest gifts I gave you. Hope connects you to my heart, keeps you steady when everything seems uncertain, and prepares you to embrace the glorious future that lies ahead. Stay hopeful, because what is coming will be greater than anything you can imagine. For the new to fully manifest itself in your life, your faith must be firmly anchored in me. Faith is the foundation on which the entire transformation process will be built. Without faith, it is impossible to please God. And without faith, you will not be able to see what I am about to do. But I have called you to be someone of faith, someone who trusts my promises, even when circumstances seem to say otherwise. Faith gives you the ability to see the invisible, to believe in what has not yet happened, and to walk towards the unknown with confidence. I know that life's challenges often try to weaken your faith, but I want you to remember that my word is your rock. It is the solid foundation that supports you at all times. When you cling to faith, you are connecting to my strength, and this connection is what will give you the power to overcome any obstacle. I don't expect you to have perfect faith all the time. I know there are moments when you falter, when doubts arise, but I want you to know that even in these moments, I am by your side. Faith is not the absence of doubt, but the choice to trust myself, even when the path is unclear. And the more you exercise your faith, the more it grows. Every act of trust, every time you lean on me, is strengthening the foundation for the great transformation that is to come. When faith is the basis, fear has no place. What I am about to do in your life takes courage, and that courage comes from trusting me. New things can be scary, as they often involve leaving your comfort zone, facing the unknown and challenging limits that previously seemed insurmountable. But with faith as your foundation, you will see that there is nothing I cannot do in your life. With me, all things are possible. I know there are times when you question whether you are really prepared for the new thing I am bringing. Maybe you look at your limitations and think you can't handle what's coming. But faith reminds you that it is not by your own strength that transformation will happen, but by my power working in you. When your faith is firm in me, you can rest, knowing that I am empowering you to live this new phase. Every step of faith you take is a step towards great transformation. Faith drives you to move forward, even when the results are not yet visible. I see your faith, even when it is as small as a mustard seed. And I want to remind you that this faith is enough. It will move mountains, open doors, and bring into existence the new thing I am preparing for you. Don't worry about the greatness of your faith. Just worry about trusting me each day. So remain firm in faith. Even when the winds of doubt try to blow, stay rooted in me. Faith is what will lead you to experience the great transformation that I am about to accomplish. And when everything comes to fruition, you will look back and see that it was your faith in me that sustained you, that prepared you, and that enabled you to live the new life that I had in store for your life. Even when you don't realize it, I'm working on every detail of your life. There is a divine synchronicity happening behind the scenes, and I am aligning all things for your good. Every situation, every experience, every decision is being used as part of my grand plan to transform your life. What may seem like chaos or disorder to you is actually a scenario carefully prepared by me. I am the God who makes everything work together for the good of those who love me, and it will be no different with you. There are times when the circumstances around you seem completely out of control, but I want you to know that I am in charge. Even when you feel like you've lost your way, I'm redirecting your steps. I use both the good and difficult times to shape you, strengthen you, and prepare you for the new things to come. What you consider as a delay or obstacle, I see as an opportunity to work on something bigger within you. Nothing is being wasted. Everything is being aligned according to my purpose. You may not understand it now, but every piece of your life is falling into place exactly where it needs to be. I am moving events, people, and opportunities according to my perfect plan. I know that often you want to see the whole picture, but I want you to trust me even when you can only see part of it. My vision is complete and eternal, and I know exactly what it takes for you to reach the destiny I have prepared for you. Part of this process involves patience. The alignment I am doing requires time and trust. There are things you want now, but that need to be adjusted at the right time. Don't be in a rush, as I'm working to ensure that everything is perfect when the new thing manifests itself. What I am aligning is not just for the present, but also for the future. Every step you take in faith and trust allows me to continue operating in your life, organizing every aspect according to my will. I want you to know that even though you may not always understand what I am doing, I am always doing what is best for you. I see the end from the beginning, and my intention is always to lead you to a place of peace, prosperity, and fulfillment. When things seem confusing, when you wonder why certain doors have closed or why other paths haven't opened, remember that I am lining everything up perfectly. What is yours, in my time, will come to you. Every encounter, every experience, every challenge is part of this divine alignment. I am the God who orders all things, and I am organizing your life so that, when the new arrives, you will be ready to receive it in its fullness. Trust that even when things seem out of control, I am in control. My hand is upon you, guiding, moving, and arranging every detail for your good. Therefore, continue walking in faith. The new thing I am bringing will be a reflection of this divine alignment that is happening behind the scenes. And when you finally see what I'm doing, you'll understand that every delay, every obstacle, every experience was essential in getting you to the right place at the right time. Trust that I am aligning all things for your good, because you are precious to me, and my plan for your life is perfect. The moment has come when the great transformation, which I spoke so much about, will begin to manifest itself in your life. What once seemed like a distant promise is now about to become a reality. I know there were times when you doubted, when the process seemed too long, but I want you to know that everything was being prepared for this very moment. The transformation I am bringing about will not be small or discreet. It will be something great that will completely change the course of your life. I am preparing a new time for you, where the seeds that have been planted will begin to bear abundant fruit. All your prayers, all your tears, all your steps of faith are culminating in this great transformation. What once seemed like a desert will now become a fertile garden. I am restoring what was lost, healing what was hurt, and taking you to a place of abundance and wholeness. You will see my powerful hand acting in an unmistakable way in your life. The transformation I am bringing goes beyond appearances. It is not just an external change, but a deep renewal, which begins in your heart and extends to all areas of your life. I am taking you to a new level of understanding, faith, and intimacy with me. What once seemed difficult to understand will now be clear, as I am opening your spiritual eyes to see things as I do. You will begin to understand the purpose of everything you have experienced so far. There will be visible changes in your life, in your relationships, in your opportunities. The doors that were closed will begin to open, and what seemed impossible will be accomplished before your eyes. This transformation will not come by your own efforts, but by my power working in you and through you. I am doing what only I can do, and the result will be much greater than you asked or imagined. I want you to prepare for this new phase, as it will require renewed faith and a heart willing to walk in newness of life. I am calling you to leave behind any trace of fear, doubt, or insecurity. The new has no room for the old. Prepare to receive what I am bringing, because this transformation will be so profound that you will never be the same. What was once a promise will now be a tangible reality. You will be a living testimony to my transformative power. People around you will see what I am doing in your life, and many will be inspired by your journey. What I am accomplishing is not just for your benefit, but so that others can see that I am the God who transforms stories. You will be a beacon of hope for those who are also waiting for a change, and your life will be a reflection of my glory. So get ready. The great transformation is about to manifest. Everything you've been through up until now has been just preparation for this moment. Trust that I am keeping every promise I made, and that the new I am bringing will be much more than you ever dreamed of. This is the time for the manifestation of my goodness in your life, and you are about to experience the greatest miracle you have ever experienced. Now that the new is coming, I want you to live each moment with gratitude and anticipation. I know that the journey so far hasn't been easy, that there have been challenges and moments when you wondered if something new would really arrive. But now, I'm taking you to a new season, where gratitude should be the language of your heart. Every victory, every small achievement, every evidence of my hand on your life must be celebrated with deep gratitude. Gratitude is a powerful key. When you live with a grateful heart, you make room for me to do even more in your life. I dwell in the midst of praises, and a grateful heart attracts me. Don't wait for big signs to be grateful. Be grateful for each step, for each advance, for each transformation I am making. Even in small details, I am operating something great. When you recognize this, your perspective changes, and the new becomes even more visible. In addition to gratitude, I want you to live with expectation. What I am doing in your life now is just the beginning. The new thing I am bringing is a continuous journey of growth, blessings, and discoveries. There is much more ahead of you than you can imagine. Every day is a new opportunity to see my hand working in your favor. Walk expectantly, knowing that I am the God who always has something new and surprising for those who trust in me. Expectation must be accompanied by faith. Do not look at circumstances with natural eyes. Look at them with the eyes of faith. What I am preparing for you goes beyond what you see now. Rest assured that I am continually operating in your life, preparing the ground for the new to be even more abundant. When you live with expectation, you open your heart to receive what I have to give you, without limitations. I want you, as you live in this new time, to share what I'm doing. His story of transformation will be a testimony to many. By telling you about what I did, you will be spreading hope and inspiring others to believe in me too. Your gratitude and anticipation will be contagious, and your life will be a living example of my power and goodness. I am taking you to a phase where you will be a source of encouragement to many around you. I called you to live the new with a heart full of joy. Don't let worries about the future or doubts about the past stop you from fully enjoying this new season. What is to come is good, perfect, and pleasant. I am the God who blesses you with abundance, and I want you to enjoy every moment with a light heart, knowing that the best is always yet to come. Live the new with gratitude and expectation. Recognize what I'm doing. Celebrate each victory, and keep your eyes fixed on me. What you are experiencing now is just the beginning of an ongoing and growing transformation. I am the God who renews all things, and I am inviting you to live this new phase with a heart full of hope, faith, and gratitude. This is the beginning of something incredible, and you are ready to fully experience everything I have prepared for you.